Welcome to another edition of Focus on FY11. I'm Jeff Lampe, Director of Marketing for the Aero ECS Oracle Group, and I'm pleased to have join us today Marius Ciortea, Director of Innovation and Emerging Technologies. Marius, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So, our audience out there may or may not be aware, but you're the brainchild behind the Oracle Now app for smartphones, right now primarily for the iPhone. Can you talk for us a little bit about that app and how channel partners might find useful information in tapping it on a regular basis?
Yeah, the Oracle Now app actually came from the desire to provide our customers with information that is relevant. If you look at Oracle.com, it's just a massive site. Oracle is a massive company with lots and lots of products. We wanted to create a way to quickly get the latest information, the latest upgrades, the latest releases, the latest webcasts, something that a customer can use on the go to stay in touch with what Oracle is currently doing.
Now, you mentioned that there are future platforms in the near future that app would be available for beyond just the iPhone. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, so when we started off, we started developing on the iPhone platform, simply because iPhone platform is pretty straightforward and simple to develop for. We quickly moved over to the Android platform, which was the next best thing. But we got a lot of requests from our customers, partners, that a lot of companies really require you to use BlackBerry at work, and they wanted to have something for the BlackBerry. So we heard you, and we're going to build something for the BlackBerry. Mid-February should be live. And we're also going to do something for Symbian devices. We're looking right now for the Nokia 8. It's a really cool phone, so we want the Oracle Now app to be there as well. And by the way, for BlackBerry and Symbian, the apps will be pure Java.
Now, this brings up a great side conversation about how partners might tap the mobile environment to better promote their businesses. I know you have a tremendous amount of expertise in the area of mobile optimized marketing. From a channel partner perspective, what advice would you give to our audience today about how they might tap that mobile environment for success in touting their unique value-added services?
I think what's important to remember is that the smartphone is really a miniaturized PC. So when you're designing your website and designing your content, keep that in mind. So use like the latest CSS style guides. Use things like RSS and XML for your news items, stuff that is very easily consumable by many applications that already exist. So just by optimizing your website to be mobile friendly, be able for people to share it, you actually allowing other users to use your web without doing any additional work. But then if you have customers that rely on content and rely on information on a daily basis, then start with a simple web app. It is really straight content, CSS. It's not that complicated. It's just you have to keep in mind that you have a mobile audience, and the more you optimize, the more feedback you get, the better you get at it. So start simple, and then see how the usage is, and then work on the areas that your customers need most.
Can we talk in a little bit more detail about the type of content that you think would be pertinent in a mobile app environment? I know you mentioned about services, or a service aspect being incorporated into the Oracle Now app. Is that something that the partners should look at considering as well as they look to better serve their end customers?
Yes, something we have learned from our application is from feedback. Everybody loves the content. They especially love things like finding an event that's near them. They like to see a video about a product demo they haven't seen before, or a new product feature that was introduced. But overall, there's this feedback of like, I really want to use it to do stuff that I do my day-to-day business. And one thing our customers do frequently is check, create service request tickets against the products they own with Oracle, and they want to know the status. Where are the tickets? Are they resolved? What's going on there. So we are looking for the Oracle Now app, a way to integrate with Oracle support to get them that information. So no matter where they are, they will be able to see the status of their requests. And I think that would be very useful, and that's what we hear right now, our customer, that's what they want.
Last question for you, or last topic to tackle on this edition. Social media. It's something where, let's face it, it's been a buzzword for a number of years now. Businesses are well aware of its application in the I guess in the personal space and on the consumer side, but in the B2B space, it seems like companies are still struggling to best tap that medium as a way to interact with customers. Can you give the audience, our channel audience, some high-level feedback about best practices as it pertains to social media, and particularly about being aware of customer issues and maybe where their end customers' mindset is at in the area of IT?
Yeah, so what I would recommend for partners, if your company is a smaller company, is really to start by listening what's happening around your company and the products offerings you're doing. Set up searches on search.twitter.com or even Google and put in your company name and see what comes back. The first step is really to listen and understand what's happening in the ecosystem around your company and your products, see what feedback there is, then get engaged and provide a customer service. You will find that if somebody has an issue or complaint or even praises your company and you actually listen to it and you writing back and saying, hey, I hear you, that builds a relationship, and the customer feels very valid, very honored. I don't know how to say it. They like when they get recognized, and they will come back to you. So start by listening, then start by engaging, and once you're comfortable with that, then use the new relationships that you've built on a social media end to communicate new offerings and events that you might have.
Marius, really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to join us on this edition of FY11. Can't wait to hear more and to follow up with you on a future episode about all that you're engaged in the mobile environment. Thanks for stopping by today.
Thank you.